Good evening, Mason Nation, and welcome back to this week's broadcast of Mason Cable News. I'm Alexis Wooded.
And I'm Ariel Thornhill.
Ariel, how's your week going so far?
It's going pretty well. Got some assignments in, so that's good. How about yours?
It's always good to get ahead. I'm kind of slacking this week, but that's okay. I can always get ahead.
I'm sure you can. Metro's top officials say that the transit system is in such need of repair that they might shut down the entire rail lines for as long as 6 months for maintenance. Our sources say that there was strong resistance to what board chairman Jack Evans said was a dire need for more than $1 billion a year in additional funding. Currently, the Metro has typically done repair work at night or during short shutdowns over the weekends. This 6-month shutdown may impact thousands of daily commutes and worsen congestion that is in the already traffic-clogged region. Further information will be later released at another date.
Is Donald Trump pro-choice? There have been mixed messages on Donald Trump's position on abortion. The Republican frontrunner recently said that given his business background, he can't even remember if he was ever asked about the issue prior to his current presidential bid. In 1999, he stated that he was pro-choice in every respect. However, now he is undergoing a pro-life conversation and his position has changed. When Trump was being questioned by MSNBC's Chris Matthews, he stated that his policies seek to punish women who have abortions. Within hours after the statement was released, his campaign released a clarification which was a completely different stance on the topic. On April 3rd, CBS aired Face the Nation with Trump, stating, "At this moment, the laws are set, and I think we have to leave it that way." There have been several women, including political commentator Ann Coulter, that have criticized Trump for his constant switch on abortion.
George Mason has recently announced the pledges received that totaled over $30 million to support the School of Law. This gift will help establish 3 new scholarship programs that will potentially benefit hundreds of students seeking to study law at Mason. The Board of Visitors has approved the renaming of the school to the Antonin Scalia School of Law at George Mason University. President Angel Cabrera stated that these gifts will create opportunities to attract and retain the best and brightest students, deliver on our mission of inclusion excellence, and continue our goal to make Mason one of the preeminent law schools in the country. However, there has been a lot of controversy over the renaming of the law school. Some students believe that Scalia's views did not correlate with the views of George Mason. Also, some are saying that this name will keep away potential students that feel that they shouldn't attend because they are not a conservative Republican, which would result in the lack of public diversity among the law school.
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Y'all need to get this. George Mason chapter of Roosevelt Institute, which generates and promotes progressive change in communities, is hosting an encouragement wall. This will be held in the North Plaza tomorrow, April 7th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The purpose of this event is to create awareness for mental health at Mason and provide an opportunity for anyone to encourage one another as a community.
The African Studies Association is hosting their annual African Cultural Night, Royalty Becomes Them. Join them on Friday, April 8th in the Hub Ballroom as they bring you the rich beauty of the African continent through fashion, talent, and more.
Come out to the Living Emotionally Healthy workshop. This is a workshop recommended for students who may feel overwhelmed by circumstances in their lives and experience difficulties managing their emotions. Attending this workshop will help students learn to cultivate self-awareness and regulate their emotions more effectively. No initial consultation at counseling and psychological services is necessary, and registration is preferred but not required. This workshop will be tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. in Sub 1, room 4210.
On Friday from 8 p.m. to 10:30 p.m., join Mazza Club for Mazza Night. There will be food, music, dances, and other fun entertainment throughout the night. All expenses are covered by Mazza Club at no charge. Your attendance will help promote the social aspects of student life on campus while making a positive reflection being a part of the George Mason University community. So complete your RSVP now for yourself and family or guests. Bring your friends and make new ones.
Welcome to a special edition of the First Pick. Will read. Jonah, it was a pleasure having you on the show today. Appreciate it.
I'm Ben Simpson on the phone today. We have Drew. How are you doing today, Drew? I mean, you're baseball.
Kind of what made you decide to write a book about them?
You know, it wasn't my...
You're out in Maryland, right?
I am. I used to work with George Mason people that way.
Promote the book as much as possible here around campus.
Thanks, dude.
All right, have a great one.
You will read. Jonah, it was a pleasure having you on the show today. Appreciate it. You're listening.
Mason who? Mason World Health Organization Conference, that's for sure. Mason's World Health Organization Conference is a 2-day student-organized conference hosted in Fairfax, Virginia by Mason Who's Secretariat and partnering student organization. This year, the conference theme is Refuge Health. From international politicians to neuroscientists, and bioengineers, Mason Who creates space for undergraduate students from all academic backgrounds to exchange ideas and engage in global health policy that goes beyond traditional classroom teachings. Free registration gets delegates a t-shirt and lunch on both days, participant materials, job and internship networking opportunities, and award opportunities. Register as a delegate today at masonwho.com.
The 35th International Week at George Mason University starts Friday, April 8th until Saturday, April 17th. Mason students from around the globe have joined together to develop a program of activities to showcase their countries and cultures and to allow us to learn and participate with them. As more countries are represented on campus, the program offerings have expanded to include them. As the interest and commitment to cross-cultural learning and understanding have grown, more campus and community members have participated. iWeek includes various activities including lectures, dance competitions, and more. Come out to the first event on Friday from 12 p.m. to 1 at the International Week Parade.
Now here's Sydney Peterson with your sports report.
Good evening, Mason. Welcome back this week to your sports report. I am your host, Sydney Peterson. Starting off with news outside of Mason, the biggest day of the year for basketball fans, the Men's National Basketball Championship, took place this Monday, April 4th at the NRG Stadium between the Villanova Wildcats and the North Carolina Tar Heels. The game ended in a final score of 77-74 with Villanova with the win. With a few seconds left on the clock, Villanova player Ryan Arcadia Kono.
something.
Okay, shut up. Just warm up. I saw the name and I go, oh no. Right. Whoops. Sorry, I gotta let it move. Good evening, Mason. Welcome back this week to your sports report. I am your host, Sydney Peterson. Starting off with news outside of Mason, the biggest day of the year for basketball fans, the Men's National Basketball Championship, took place this Monday, April 4th at the NRG Stadium between the Villanova Wildcats and the North Carolina Tar Heels. The game ended a final score of 77-74 with Villanova with the win. With a few seconds left on the clock, Villanova player Ryan Arcadia Kono assisted the final winning buzzer beater score shot by Chris Jenkins. This assist was another proof as to why Arcadia Kono had earned the award of the Final Four Most Valuable Player. In Mason sports, the golf team traveled to South Carolina this weekend to play in the East Carolina Collegiate. The team finished 10th place in the tournament. Sophomore Brock Kovac received a team high of 3 birdies in the final round. And sophomore Eric Edwards keeps leading the team this season. He scored a 228 in 3 rounds. The baseball team was back on the Spooler Field to face Towson earlier today at 3 p.m. in the first of 4-game homestand. The Patriots will host the Atlantic Conference rival Dayton for 3 games this weekend. Also today at 3 p.m. we have the softball team. They will look to rebound from 2 tough conference losses against UMass when they host the UMES. With the 2 defeats, the Patriots now find themselves in the sole possession of 6th place in the Atlantic 10 conference standings. Well, that's it for your sports report. I'm Sydney Peterson, and here is Gina Jerome with On the Couch.
Hello Mason Nation, I'm so sorry I could not be here last week, but welcome back to another week here with me, Gina Jerome, right here on the couch. Once again, I'm very excited to be your source for news nationally as well as in the DMV area. So, kicking off our first entertainment news story of the week, clear your schedules because on Sunday, April 10th, Mason Opera presents At Home and Abroad, a benefit recital for students attending La Musica Lirica Italy. This is a sneak peek at our spring opera productions, The Impresario by Mozart and La Font et les Litiges by Ravel. The event is at 1:30 p.m. and takes place in Harris Theater. The event is free and non-ticketed, so I suggest you attend. George Mason University Fashion Society presents their very first Fashion Week, coming to the Fairfax campus the week of April 10th through 15th. Coming to a runway near you, RSVP so you can receive your free ticket for the Cultural Couture Fashion Show April 13th at 7 p.m. in Dewberry Hall, located in the Johnson Center. The International Week Dance Competition for 2016 is on Thursday, April 14th at 7 p.m. It takes place at the Center for the Arts Concert Hall. Mason's International Student Clubs presents dancers from all around the world in this colorful and lively competition. So come out and support the participating teams and individuals competing in this year's event. Get your ticket today at the Center for the Arts box office or the Office of Student Involvement in the Hub. Like I always say, one free student ticket is available for Mason students, staff, and faculty, but the price for each additional ticket is $10. And these tickets are also valid for the official closing reception Taste Around the World on Thursday, April 14th from 5 to 6:15 p.m. in the Center for the Arts. The event will feature various cuisine, including many sweet options. So you don't want to miss this before the annual International Dance Competition. But please note that this event is limited to the first 300 guests to arrive. Last but definitely not least, the one thing that people cannot stop talking about this week has to do with Blac Chyna and Rob Kardashian, who are engaged. In entertainment news, after 3 months of dating, the couple announced their engagement via Instagram overnight. Though it seems to be a happy time for the twosome, some fans are quick to question whether the engagement is real or not, and if so, whether it will last. Well, according to one source, Rob bought the ring about a week or so ago, and Blac has played into her engagement rumors with Rob before. They have been together since January, and this will be the first marriage for both Blac Chyna and Rob Kardashian. Wish you guys the best of luck. Well, this has been a great week full of infotainment, Mason Nation, but make sure to watch me right here next week on the couch. Sooner or later, it will be finals time, so I hope everyone has been cracking open those textbooks and studying their little hearts out. Once again, this has been Gina Jerome right here with you on the couch. See you next week, Mason Nation.
On Saturday, April 9th, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., the DC Chocolate Festival is being held at the Chocolate House. This event seeks to bring together both chocolate makers and chocolate enthusiasts for a day of tastings, educational micro workshops, and a keynote address. DCCF will feature the best artisanal chocolate makers from the local area and beyond. There will be silent auctions with proceeds going to DC organizations committed for art, education, and healthy food. Tickets are $32 per person and include a full day of tasting, meet and greets, and access to classes and lectures. Are you guys going to the chocolate festival?
I wish I really wanted to, but I don't think I have time in my day on Saturday.
I know, I was hoping to go, but I just seen a Facebook event group about it, so I'll have to wait and see how my day goes.
You should definitely go.
$32 seems a little substantial for some chocolate, so yeah, I don't think I'll be going to that. Well, George Mason, our time at the news desk has come to a close, but we thank you for watching. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Mason Cable News and subscribe to our channel on YouTube at Mason Cable Network to keep updated on the latest news. Until next time, Mason, I'm Ariel Thornhill.
I'm Alexis Whitted.
And I'm Sydney Peterson. Have a great week, Mason.